Hey everybody, it's PJ from Wisconsin AirGunners. Today we are going to mount a Saber Tactical adjustable cheek riser on my Maverick 22 cal compact. So stay tuned. Cheek riser comes in this nice box. When you open it up, you're going to see the riser internally right here, and then the actual ambidextrous cheek rest right there. So let's get this attached. Pretty much a one tool job. I've got a 3mm hex head. The first thing we need to do is take off the stock cheek piece. Don't lose the parts. So that comes off. A little tip on these, because you never know, you may want to put this back on. I usually leave the bolts in the holes, and then I take a piece of painter's tape and wrap it over, and that captures the screws so I don't. I have bags of screws that I don't know what they go to, and if I dare get rid of them, I will instantly go to install something and say, oh, would you look at that? The part's missing. Next part is you have to undo the two adjustment bolts. Set them somewhere where they won't get lost or knocked off the table, because that stuff all happens in the real world. You have two screws inside there that are going to be to attach the plate to the top here. And so this is the actual mounting plate. So this is going to go on like this and be able to go up and down. All right. These go in like that. So this uses those two screw holes and goes on like that. Let me give you a close-up. So here you have the mounting plate. These female receivers go on the right side of the gun. The two holes in the mounting plate go to these two right there. So that sits on top. Got this little screw here. Got another one right here. So these use a 2.5mm driver. Gonna get that one started. And get that one started. These do not need to be cranked down. Finger tight is perfect. Let's take you to the other side so we can show you how the cheek piece goes on. Oh, kind of going to do this in close-up for you. There is a trick to this. You want to make sure we're lined up here, and then you just roll this over, and now it can go up and down in those slots. So back to our 3mm. And if we can avoid losing the screws, this just goes in, tightens it down, and then once you have your scope mounted, you can adjust this up or down to get that perfect scope weld, or cheek weld rather. So when you shoulder the gun, you're looking straight down the tube of the scope. It's just that easy. So time for slight adjustment. I have the scope mounted. This is an Optisan EVX Gen 2. It's a 6-24 by 50. I'm really excited about the Gen 2 release, and there's three reasons for it. One, I love the U family. Lily and Philip and Paul, great people, and they're really doing great things with optics. I had the original EVX. It's a first focal plane scope. It was a really good scope. Here's where the Gen 2 is better. Number one, they have improved the feel of the turrets. Definitely an upgrade on the turrets. Number two, the glass is a little bit better. So nice to see a company going from good to great optically. Third, and this is, I just think this is so cool, and I think it's cool because I had something to do with it. I've got this mounted with UTG quick release rings, so you flip the things and you can pop it off here. The problem is, if you go ahead and take this scope off and then set it up on another gun, to bring it back to this gun, all your dope is going to be off, especially if you do stickers. They're shipping now with a blank wheel, turret, whatever you want to call it. So you can have one set up, like I could set this gun up for this gun, put my stickers all around here. I could put this on. If I want to go to a different gun, I go to 0, I take the turret off, I put the turret for the other gun on, and all I have to do is put it back in the right place, re-zero, put my wheel on, I'm good to go, or my turret on, I'm good to go. This was something I talked to them about a couple of years ago, and it actually made it into a product. So you'll just have to excuse me gushing for a minute. It's super cool when you make a suggestion to somebody, and this is not like totally unique. I didn't invent this or anything like that. Lots of people are making 3D printed parts for this. Some other companies, I'm sure, are doing this. But really cool to see it included with the scope in the box. And when I met them at SHOT Show, I just had a huge smile on my face when they told me they had gone ahead and done it at my suggestion. So super thankful for Lily for sending this over to me. If you're interested in Optisan optics, I know that you can get them through Trinier Airguns. I know Utah Airguns is also a dealer, so, and there are others out there. Those are just places I know where you can get this. And it's a great first focal plane 6-24 scope, really bright, nice reticle, even better turrets, and important for me as an air gunner, it parallaxes well below 10 yards. In fact, I'd say it parallaxes down to probably about 5 or 6, which is, to me, super important from a parallax standpoint. Lily has gotten into field target. So a lot of the improvements that they're making in this second generation of their rifle scopes is based on her experiences in the field target shooting world. And if you want more information about their current product lineup, check out the AEAC video. Steve walks through all the new stuff that's going on there and worth your time to check out. So back to this, because that's what you're here for. I feel like the piece is just a little bit high for me, so I'm gonna ever so lightly back off on those, and then just gonna squish that down a little bit and get these back, and then take a second look. And I feel right now like I am absolutely looking down the center of this tube. It is going to be perfect for me whether I'm using a bipod or not. I make the adjustment there. And when I come up, it is perfectly aligned to the scope, and I'm going to be ready to take that shot. So there you have it. Adjustable cheek riser from Saber Tactical. A great addition if you've ever felt that your Maverick is just ever so slightly a little bit out of comfort for your preferred shooting style. Now you've got an opportunity to take it down or bring it up so it works. Great stuff coming from Saber Tactical, and I'm really happy to be part of that family and have the opportunity to bring this information to you guys. So if you have questions about this, please put them in the comments below, and if I don't know the answer, I'll find somebody to get it for you. Until the next video, everybody, shoot safe, shoot straight, and we'll see you around.